At the outset, let me thank all the participants in this conference that we have organized for the state autonomous bodies operating in the Northeast states. I'd like to particularly thank Mr. Samir Sinha, Principal Secretary Finance, and all the other government officials from the northeastern states who are present today for this conference. The reason why we are having this conference on for state autonomous bodies in the northeastern states is that we have not seen as much traction in NPS among the SABs as compared to the other parts of the country. Now, we observe from our records that there are at least a potential 65 state autonomous bodies who could be members of the national pension system. But in reality, the number actually with us is just about 16 or so. So there's a huge gap between the potential SABs who could join NPS and the numbers which have actually joined. Now, we do feel that the implementation of NPS among the SABs, the state autonomous bodies, needs to be taken up a little more vigorously. Now, most of the states in northeast have joined NPS, and when the states joined NPS, in the notification that they issued for announcing the joining of NPS by the state government, it also included a provision for the state autonomous bodies to join NPS. So, really speaking, all the state autonomous bodies should have joined at the same time as the state government employees joined. But this has been more the exception than the norm. However, we while there is still some catching up to do, we can all start the process of joining and enrollment as quickly as possible, so that more time is not lost. Now, while there are, I'm sure all of you are familiar with NPS, but I'd just like to spell out a few of the features of NPS which make it a very attractive pension scheme. So while it is mandatory for NPS, for state autonomous bodies to join NPS, it is worthwhile to know why one should join NPS. And I'll just spell out some of the benefits and the features of NPS which make it a truly attractive product. First and foremost is the returns, the good returns that the product has been able to generate. NPS has earned a return of well over 10% since inception, and this compares well with the best in the industry. Then, secondly, it's a low-cost product. Third, it's a very flexible product, and while this may not have much of relevance to people in the government, in the non-government sector, anybody with an amount as low as 1,000 rupees can join NPS. Then it's a portable scheme. And so, no matter where you're posted, today you may be in the north, tomorrow in the south, it doesn't matter. The account stays unchanged, the same account continues to operate wherever you are in this country. The third is the fact that we give choices to people. Again, this is something which currently is not available for the government employees in this state autonomous bodies, but this is something which is available to the non-government sector, and we are asking the state governments and the central government also to make this choice available to state government and SABs as well. Among the many benefits that NPS has, one of the principal benefits is the tax advantage that it has over other capital market products. Now, as you may be knowing, NPS is the only product which has that additional tax deduction benefit of 50,000 rupees. And this is something which is not available to any capital market product, whether it is a mutual fund or a life insurance or whatever. It's available only to NPS. So, if you exhaust your ATC limit of 1.5 lakhs, then NPS is the only product you can invest in to get tax deduction from your salary. So, this is a unique advantage, and for this reason also, a lot of people are joining, and therefore SABs also should lose no time therefore in joining. Then one other feature of NPS is a Tier 2 account. Now, this is a voluntary savings account, but the unique thing about Tier 2 is that the money that you put in is invested in the same manner as the money that you put in for your principal retirement account, which is a Tier 1 account. And therefore, the returns that you earn in Tier 2 are as good as the returns that you get in Tier 1 account, which as I said earlier, has been around 10% since inception. So it's like, and there are no restrictions on withdrawals or deposits into the Tier 2 account. So it's like almost like having a savings account, because you can withdraw and deposit anytime you want. A savings account which earns you almost 9 or 10% return, which is very good. So this is also something which is available uniquely to NPS, and also an added reason why people should join NPS. So these are, some of the attractive features of NPS, and I would urge all the state autonomous bodies here to lose no time in joining NPS and then enrolling their employees, all the eligible employees, as quickly as possible, so that they do not lose the advantages which other people who have already joined NPS are currently enjoying. So our people, officials from PFRDA and the record keeping agency are also present here, and they'll be able to explain in detail about the technicals involved in joining NPS, and which will make it easier for you to understand the process of joining, and help you to join NPS in the quickest possible time. So I wish the conference all the best, and we hope that you take up the process of joining as early as possible. Thank you very much.